And if anybody really thought that I wasn't going to be recording back-to-back here, you're funny. Welcome back to the Ocarina of Time Randomizer. I haven't even moved myself since I finished recording the previous episode, so we're going straight into it here. Last time, I thought we got our last Forest Temple key, but we're still short one, so we're trying to find it. There are at least a couple of rooms we can visit in the Spirit Temple that, while they may not have that key, they do have things that can potentially help us out. And I'm gonna go take a look. So I think this might be the first time that we've been in here on the child side going through it the right way. That actually, now that I think about it, is not true. We've been in here once before as a kid. But hello? Okay, apparently the image for that is a tad glitchy, which is fine, I guess. So what we have to do to get into these side rooms here is we have to defeat all of the enemies in this room, which normally would require a sword or a bomb. And why I didn't think about this last time is beyond me. But I can do this. Okay, maybe I can't do this. There we go. Victory! So now we can get into these side rooms, which should yield to the only unfortunate part of this is that I have to use a couple of my sticks, 3 to be exact, to get through here. But we're not planning on fighting Baronade anytime soon at this rate anyway, so it's no huge loss. So you can see one chest over there. We have to drop this bridge down. Can stun that dude. Run across on top of him. These 2 pots are going to fly at us. And we can see what's in here. A heart container. Okay. Solid. Then we come across this way. This pot is not going to fly at us. And we can get knocked off the side of the cliff. Solid. So what I'm going to do to prevent that from happening again, so I'm going to break all these pots with my boomerang. Or at least I'm going to try to. I mean, if we do that, we can at least get across. So to defeat this guy, we have to use fire. Fortunately for us, we have a fire switch right there. Defeating him opens that door. So now he can finish getting around to the other side. He does drop money, which hopefully I can get over here fast enough to collect. Nice. We also get some more money in here from these silver rupees, which are worth 5 apiece. We have a Skulltula on the other side of this fence that we can pick up, but first we have to lower the bridge itself, which is done by collecting these 5 rupees. Apparently I automatically fall off the wall and I don't get a say in it. That's unfortunate. Now all we have to do is light these. Now I don't think taking out the bats gets us anything extra, but they're annoying, so I'm gonna do it anyway. And then we also need to defeat this spider. That gives us 24. So we are now halfway to all of the spiders that we need. We get this chest. Zelda's Lullaby. Yes! Alright. Now we're in business. So what that does... Jesus. We can now get into Zora's domain correctly. Which means we can get there as an adult. Which means we can complete Ice Cavern. However, what I'm going to do first is we can collect Great Fairy Fountains now. Which means we need to come back over here. There's one near the castle. We still can't get into the castle yet, actually. Which is kind of funny at this stage of the game. But it's the truth. We need one of the eggs for that. But we also... So let's see, I'm trying to think of where all the Great Fairy Fountains we can get to are. There's one here behind this rock. There's one in the desert. There's one at the top of Death Mountain. So that's 3. What? We can get into the Royal Grave in the Graveyard. Let's take these one at a time. Let's see what we get from each one. A Goron Tunic. That's nice. Oops. So we got that. So now we've got all 3 colors of Adult Tunic. And that makes the Fire Temple a bit easier to traverse. But that's not what we were looking for. So now we need to... How do we want to do this? Let's get this one first. So we can get to... this one's a little bit out of the way, but... So are most of the Great Fairy Fountains in this game, so... So we can come over here, run through some of this sand, run past these guys that I forget what they're called. But between these 2 palm trees, there's a bombable spot. This one, I think we might actually just have to stand here and wait for the bomb shoe. So there's this one. This is so satisfying to be able to go through and do all these. It's actually really helpful. We have a blue rupee. That's not what we were supposed to do, quote unquote, there. So we can head to the Lost Woods. There are 2 things we can do in Goron City now. Well, there's actually only 1 thing we can do in Goron City, but a couple things near it. One of them is completely luck-based, which means I'll probably have to attempt it like 8 times, but whatever. We have enough money now that we can go challenge for Epona again. But I kinda don't wanna. Left, right, straight, right, and right. So now we're in Goron City. So that means Among other things, we can get infinite sticks now. We come right here and play Zelda's Lullaby. This door opens. Let me make sure I have this right. I don't think we have Saria's song yet, right? Sun Song, opponents. Yeah, so we don't have Zelda's Lullaby. No, we do. We don't have Saria's song. So we can't do anything with this guy, but infinite stick farm. Which means Baronade is doable now. Nice throw. I think this has money in it. Oh yeah, 1 rupee. Yay. That jar starts spinning. Apparently we spin with it. So now what we have to do is we have to toss a bomb into it. However, we don't have bombs, which means we have to rely on this here bomb flower, which is more than close enough to get the job done. As long as I don't suck. I'm probably just gonna cut to where I get this actually done right, because I'm awful. Oh, there we go. So that's what it's supposed to look like. But we need it to land on the big smile. Hey, first try, and it's only a piece of heart. But that's one more thing we can check off that we don't need to worry about doing. Also money. So that's good. Now we can head out and go up to the top of this to see another great fairy, which is a bit of a walk, but whatever. Oh, good! I remembered to open this. Okay, that's good. I didn't know if I remembered to open this up or not, but I did. So we can come in here. Get another one of these. What do we have now? The biggest Deku Seed bag. Our slingshot is OP now. So that's nice, I guess. I'm gonna try this. We may not be able to reach it. Oh, it's right here. It's purple rupee, but that's fine. Now I'm gonna try to get back out without dying. I think we can. We should be close enough to do it with no problem. Oh yeah, easy money. So that's one more thing we can check off. Once we get the Bolero of Fire, we can check something there with a magic bean. You, take me to Kakariko. Thank you. Appreciate it. So we got the cow heart piece already. We can get into the royal family's tomb now, though, which has something in it. Question obviously is what? I have to take out all of the bats in here, which is easy enough, but tedious. There's a second chest we can get in here once we acquire magic. Do we have Din's Fire? We don't, but we have fire arrows, so same thing. I mean, not same thing at all, but same thing. So now we just have to run through here. We're gonna take minor damage, but it's quicker than having to deal with this 3 times instead of just 1. And then we can... Do we have to check this? Yes. The Lens of Truth, which would be a lot more useful with magic. Pause. Okay, so I think our next course of action, Jesus Christ, is to not be able to play music. I think we should be able to finish Ice Cavern without this episode going for too much over 25 minutes. Because Ice Cavern is relatively quick, especially if you have 2 bottles, and we do have 2 bottles. So, in a perfect world, this will have either magic or the iron boots. In this world, it probably has 3 blue rupees, bomb shoes, and the song of... No, any song actually would be helpful, so I shouldn't slam the Song of Time like that. What color is our Goron tunic? Before I forget... Yo, it's like a maroon? Is that like a purple maroon? It kind of matches our gauntlets. I'm going to be running around in this for a while. I like this. So now we can get in here correctly. Which means we can get in here as an adult at all. So, we can see that it's frozen over. Nice. Let me look at Ice Cavern. Yeah, okay, so we can get all 5 things in Ice Cavern, plus 2 things that are technically part of Zora's domain. So... see, King Zora's frozen. We can fix that soon enough. Okay, this is bugging me. There we go. That looks more right. Okay, I'm sorry, that was bothering the shit out of me. Okay, so... heart piece on the iceberg. Where art thou? Thou art over there, and thou art actually Heartpiece. So there's that. We now have a second row of health. Granted, a second row of 1, but a second row of health nonetheless. And I'm using the hover boots here because this just makes it way easier to navigate. Alright, Ice Cavern. Here we go. Hopefully I can make relatively quick work of it. So there's 5 items in here that we need. Well, like 3 items, but 5 items that we need to get because we have to check all of them. Because it's 3 items that are progression plus plus a map and a compass. That was a narrow miss. So you have to kill all of those to open the path into the next room, which I'm hoping was this one. I wasn't paying attention. It is this way. So in here we get blue fire, which is just like regular fire except blue. There's a Skulltula in here. I forget where. I'm gonna try to climb up here, see if I can spot him. Ow. There he is. Right over here by this last rupee. So we can acquire our 25th spider. And then, ow. And then we need to climb up here to get into the next room. Once we come in here, there's a chest, and then we will have to backtrack and go both directions. So this is why it's really helpful to have 2 bottles in here. The ice keys are annoying. So what I'm actually going to do is, instead of trying to hit him with a long shot, I'm just going to shoot him. Maybe. Really? Okay. That should be all of those. Now we just need to take out the Freezards, which, easy. Here's the blue fire, which we place in bottles. Now the first chest that we need is right here. This is normally the map, which means this is probably not the map. And even if it is, then that's fine. So we have a piece of heart. Sure. So that means there are 2 more potential progression items in here. Oops. Oops. God, I can't. So now, pardon my eye rubbing. Need to come back into this room with the spinny blade. There are 2 paths we can go. There's this one. And there is that one over there. I honestly don't remember which way we're supposed to go to progress through the dungeon. I know we're gonna have to go down both paths at some point anyway, but I'd rather find the... Okay, this is the one that I wanted to find first. There's another spider in here, which I'm sure you can hear. There are bomb chews here, which is fine. Pick them up. You can never have too many bomb chews. Especially when... what am I trying to say? Especially when you don't have the bomb bag. You can never have too many chews. Spider number 26. That means there's only 1 more progression item inside of this, though. Which is kind of a shame. Hopefully it's a good one. And I mean, if this is the progression item right here, then I don't think we should need to finish the rest of the dungeon. So I'm really hoping this is map or compass. That's compass. Okay. Got our full load of blue fire. Ow. Now this is the progression direction, I think. Or is this the way we came from originally? No, this is the progression direction. I'm going to re-equip the bow because I hate ice keys. There's another spider. That should be the last of those. What I don't remember is Okay, we do need 2 blue fires here. Now, I think this is actually easier to do with the hover boots, but I've never tried it. We should be able... Yeah, we can clear that. We can get this. We can grab this one. I think there's one more after this, or is this the last one? No, we still have one more. Where is it? Over there. Got it. Now, when we finish this dungeon, we need to have 2, or we need to have 1 blue fire. We should, with the hover boots, be able to clear the rest of this room without moving this again. I think. Because we can hover boots. Okay, well, if I don't suck, we can hover boots over to the blue fire. Grab an extra. This episode's gonna run a little bit long, but I honestly am not that worried about it. And we are gonna have to move this again, but it's whatever. Gotten everything in here that we needed. In the next room, we get another chest, and then we'll have to talk to Sheik again, who I don't think we've even seen appear at any point so far. Take this guy out. Take that guy out. Use a first blue fire on that. Go ahead and re-equip the bow, even though we don't need to. Come through here. One shot the boss. We open this chest, and then Sheik will immediately come down afterward and be like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" Song of Time. That's honestly probably the least helpful thing we could have gotten there, but I guess it's kind of convenient. I don't really know. I choose to believe it isn't. I forget where this... Oh, right, that's a door. There's one more thing I want to do while we're like right here, so I'm gonna backtrack through the cavern real quick, and I'll come back once I'm at the beginning. All right, we're back outside. 2 quick things that I want to take care of, if I can find them both. Might only end up being one thing. First is there should be a Great Fairy Fountain. Okay, really? Around here somewhere. I think it's over here. Is this it right here? What? Is that not it? Okay, I know it's around here, but I forget where. Is it one that you have to visit as a child, maybe? That, now that I think about it, that might be the case. I'll get back to that then. Because I don't feel like looking for it right now, because this is already too long of an episode. But the other thing we can take care of really quickly, this is why we need the extra blue fire. We can thaw the king. Hopefully he gives us something worth our time. Yada 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 yada. A recovery heart. Alright, well that's disappointing. Let's see. So what did we get today? We got Song of Time, Zelda's Lullaby, same Link, Edgar. Your name is Edgar. Same, buddy. We did get a Goron tunic. Couple of spiders. We have a full wallet, so we can go back and challenge the dude to our race again. We did clear out a mini dungeon. There are a couple of things we can do in the Spirit Temple now that we couldn't do previously. God damn. Edgar's tired, man, and I don't blame him. We can get into the Fire Temple and do some stuff. Do we have the boss key? That is... I don't think so, because I would have marked it on my tracker. Yeah, no, we don't. So that's fine. Can't do that yet. We got the Lens of Truth, which I had forgotten about because we can't use it yet. We're still looking for any magic or any of the 3 magic spells. Still looking for the Pocket Egg. We are looking for 3 Warp Songs. Looking for Iron Boots. We're looking for a weapon for a kid. Which... oh, we can't get into the Fairy Fountain in Zora's domain yet. Okay, that's fine. There are more things we can do, or so it says. In Gerudo Training Grounds, but I think we've already done most of that. I think I just didn't mark it off. Maybe there's more that we can do. Yeah, Zelda's Lullaby is huge though, and this is like, okay, this is way too long an episode. I should be wrapping it up, but I'm not. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully this episode isn't much more than 30 minutes, but it probably will be, unfortunately. We'll see. In any case, thanks for watching these 2 episodes, I think. 15 and 16. I really need to stop doing 4 recordings in one day and then not doing anything else for a week. But I'll be better about that moving forward. Anyway, we'll pick up here next time. See you then.